Did you shoot Fighting with My Family before or after the last season of Game of Thrones?
Before.
Okay, so this is in between
You're not going to
seasons.
get anything out of me.
Now, look, I've interviewed Kit Harington before, okay? And I know that it's like a vault. It's like you would be...
Actually, you could get anything out of Kit.
He didn't really give anything away.
He was good.
He was pretty good about
Was
it.
he?
Good about it. Yeah, he's good about it.
He was pretty good
Maybe
about
he's
it.
had lessons.
So now you're assuming I'm going to try and get something out of you. Mm-hmm. No, I don't want. I want to be surprised.
Okay. Then we're good.
But I have read that that you were part of the last day of shooting, right?
Well, my last day.
Your last day.
Yes.
Was not technically the last day of shooting.
No. And that's giving nothing away.
That's giving nothing away.
Because we don't shoot in any order.
Okay. Now you strike me as a very lovely person, Lena.
This is true.
Okay. You strike me as a very lovely person with a great personality and very sweet. How the hell do you become Cersei Lannister? How the hell does that happen?
It's the real me. I keep her hidden. No, I mean, it's to play the bad guy.
Yeah.
It's just such good fun. You know what I mean? I can do all the things I can't really do in my life.
Well, like
I'm kidding.
I was about to say, I'm like trying to think, like, is there some form of evil concoction underneath this show studio that could go up at any point in time and take us all out?
Maybe I planted it earlier.
Look out. But so you just love just chewing up the scenery and doing that sort of thing.
It's what we do. It's fun.
When you first got the first ever Game of Thrones script,
Yes.
what did you think when you first got it?
No one will ever watch this.
No kidding.
No.
Why did you think that?
I think because we were all, when you shoot a pilot, there's kind of no money, and so it was really funny. There were no chairs for us. It was kind of bonkers.
What do you mean?
Well, because there was no money put into it. So when we do a pilot, it's like we don't know if it's going to go or not. So you just go make it like in a tent in the cold. And so we were like, what are we doing? And then it came out and it was just, people loved it. And so I guess we all started going, oh, I guess we're going to have jobs. This is amazing.
So are you saying the Iron Throne was initially made of like spray painted styrofoam? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. No, I mean,
like
not
just
really.
Like it was just the craft shop just threw it all
we
together?
shot the pilot somewhere completely different, and then we finally moved to Belfast and we had stages and all that stuff. So, things like that, obviously just, it makes sense. They grow and they grow. And so every year we were like, oh, I guess this is really a thing.
Did you know that your character was going to survive season 1 even before when you took the gig?
Yes.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah. I knew up until the Walk of Shame. Like that was the beginning to the end, and then I didn't know beyond that.
You mean when you first got the gig, you knew that you were going to live till the walk because of the books?
Yes.
Is that what you were saying?
No. David and Dan were like, this is what we have for her. Like this is where she goes.
Wait, they had the Walk of Shame planned out all the way from Jump Street?
Yes.
No kidding.
I mean, those boys are very clever. They had a plan all along for all of us, and it was slow. The reveals were slow, and that's what makes it so exciting.
So then season 6 script comes. You're flipping through the pages to
Yes,
see if
I'm
you've met your
alive.
maker, right?
Every season,
All right. Then what about the final season? When you got the script, what did you do with that?
same thing. I think all of us were like, okay, I'm still in.
Okay. So which one was happiest by the end?
I can't tell you that.
That was a sneaky way
You
of
like
doing
that?
that.
Was
That
that
was
good?
nice.
That
Was
was
that good?
so smooth.
That was creative.
See, I didn't even, by the way, for the radio audience, I didn't even look at you when I said that. I was looking down
No,
at
you just
notes.
threw it was like a
By the way, I wasn't
throwaway.
looking down at anything. I was just like, I'm not going to look at her when I say that. Maybe I'll actually get an answer. Who are you most concerned from the cast that is actually going to give something away?
Kit. But that's good. He's passed the test.
What do you mean?
You can just butter him up with a bit of booze.
I didn't know that.
Oh, man, we've got so much around here, too.
We got to book him again and just, that's just water in our
Get him
mugs that are.
sozzled and I'll tell you everything.
Oh, my gosh.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.